Close your eyes and just take a moment here to just find your breath. And as we're here, just to start to ground down and just really be in with our breath, we're going to be using a lot of the Reiki hand placement for self-healing. And so as we're here, just again, getting in tune with our breath, bring one hand to your heart and the other one over your womb. As we inhale, let's just simply receive the energies that are coming our way. And as we exhale, of course, let's just release things that no longer serves us. And really let your intention for today's practice come from your body and not your mind. What do you need more of today? Let's take another breath here as we inhale deeply in through our nose. And then open mouth, exhale. Now we're going to get you guys all accustomed to the Reiki hand placements. And what we're going to do here is just going to be a mini Reiki scan. So taking your palms, bringing them together and just rubbing your palms, getting some energy between them going, creating the warmth, creating the fire. And as you're rubbing your palms, think of an orange glowing light, like a little fireball that you're starting to form. And then when you feel complete there, take your palms, the palms of your hands, and simply place it over your eyes. And as we move through this body scan, continue to keep your eyes closed. Allow to feel the energy, the heat, as we move our hands all over our bodies for this scan. Take an inhale here through your nose, and then open mouth, exhale. Now bring the palms over your temples, and we're here for a few breaths. One last inhale here through your nose, and then open mouth, exhale. Now let's move our hands to the back of our head, and then go ahead and take a few breaths here, just 3 breaths as we have. Inhale here through your nose, and then open mouth, exhale. Now slowly bring your hands over your throat. And just start imagining that golden fire, that little fireball, hovering, bringing energy to these different energy centers. Inhale here through your nose, and then open mouth to exhale as we move down to our womb. As you're here, just let your hands simply remind you of your own healing. And then when you feel complete, go ahead and release and let go. And if you need to find a different seated position, go ahead and do so. You can stay in your Sukhasana, or you can move into a crisscross applesauce or easy seat. We're now gonna just do a gentle warm up. We're gonna start off with our neck and shoulder rolls. So bringing your right ear down to your right shoulder, and then bringing your chin down to your chest, and then left ear, left shoulder. Now bring your head all the way back, gazing up. And then we'll do just a few more of those. Go ahead and move at your own pace. Right ear, right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder, and then gazing up. Go at the speed that feels good to you. When you're ready, let's just meet at a neutral neck, and we're gonna move into our side bends. So we're gonna inhale, both hands up overhead. And then as we exhale, we're gonna bring our right hand down to the mat. And then we're gonna reach over with our left, reaching over, feeling that side body stretch. Inhale, come back up, hands up overhead, and then we're gonna lower our left as we stretch over, stretching our right side of our body. Inhale, come back up, and then we're gonna forward fold, and then just reaching with your fingertips as far as your fold allows. Inhale, slowly come back up. And then I do want you, if you're not already in it, come into a easy seat. You're just sitting on your shins. We're gonna move into our seated cat-cow. And I am practicing outside where it's a little bit hot, so hence my towel. All right, so here, let's get grounded. As we inhale, let's bring our shoulders back, lifting up, gazing up as we move into our seated cat-cow. Exhale, bringing your shoulders forward, rounding out your back. Inhale, come back up, open up your chest, your shoulders wide. And then exhale, come forward, rounding out your spine and bringing your head down. Go ahead and move through a few more of these at your own pace. Whatever feels good in your body. Now, if your body starts to whisper something different, simply listen to it and follow that instead, whatever movement your body is asking. Remember, as we're in our practice today, let's just create the space, notice the space that you're creating, and not force anything that doesn't belong. Let's come up to our neutral seat and get any other movement out of the way before we move into our feminine flow. So when you're ready, let's come up to our tabletop position. And here our hands are right below our shoulders, our hips, knees below your hips. And here, I just want you to start moving your hips side to side in circles. And just start to feel each movement. Acknowledge how your hips feel as you make your circles. Maybe you put a little sway into the movement. And don't forget to move in the opposite direction. And if you haven't switched, go ahead and do that now. Again, you can take wide hip circles. You can sway them side to side. Again, just listen to your body and what feels good to you today. Okay, let's come back into a neutral, and let's simply sit back as we move into our child's pose. Your knees to the width of your mat, and just simply coming down, bringing your forehead down to the mat. And just release. Let everything sink. Fingertips reaching for the top of your mat. And when you're ready, slowly make your way up into downward facing dog. So tucking your toes in the back, and then lifting your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your knees, pushing that mat away from you. Inhale here, look forward, and then walk your way up to the top of your mat. And here we're going to meet in a forward fold, letting your head grow heavy. And if you need to take a bend in your knees, take a bend in your knees. Let's inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Hands up overhead. And then exhale, hands down to your side, Tadasana. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, hands up overhead, reaching up. And then exhale, letting everything down by your side into Tadasana. One last time here. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up all the way up, hands up overhead. And then exhale here, hands down by your side, Tadasana. Now, if you need to, just take a moment here to find your footing, making sure you're feeling grounded, feet hip width distance apart. We're going to go ahead and continue with our flow here. So we're going to inhale here, hands up overhead, reaching up. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to bring our right leg back behind us into our low lunge. And if you need to make an adjustment so that you are on your mat and making room for yourself, go ahead and do that. So here we are in our low lunge, and if it feels good to you, you can go ahead and bring your knee down, actually. Bring it all the way down, give you a little bit of support here. And then if you are able to, go ahead and walk your left foot towards the edge of your mat as we prepare for lizard with a little bit of a heart opener here. Now, if you are having sensitivity in your knee, you can grab a towel or an additional mat, and then simply just place that underneath your knee to give you additional support. Again, it's not about, there's no such thing as the perfect pose or what it looks like. What I want you to focus on is how you're feeling and how your body is adapting. So as we're here, again, your feet to the edge of the mat, and then we're going to slowly bring our hands down to the inside of our left foot. And then once you're feeling stable and once you're feeling good here, we're going to start here for a few breaths. Closing your eyes if it's in your practice. Take one last breath here, in through your nose, open mouth, exhale. Here, go ahead and start walking your hands back, coming back up into that low lunge. Inhale, hands up overhead. And then we're going to exhale, and we're going to cactus those arms, opening up our hearts. And we are here for a few breaths. And as we're pausing into these postures, start to acknowledge, where the sensation is happening, where the sensation is coming from, and just sit with it, with no obligation to react. Inhale here, hands up overhead. Exhale, let's bring our hands down to the mat. And then we're going to bring our right leg back onto the mat, and then let's sit into our child's pose. Bringing your head down. And here we're here for just 2 breaths. So inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. On that next breath, go ahead and lift up. Move into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back, and then bring it forward into that low lunge. And then for this, we are going to bring our knees all the way down to the mat, and then making the adjustments however you need to. And then as you're here, you're going to walk your right foot to the edge of your mat as we prepare for lizard, but on the other side. Lowering down on your hands. And again, as we were before, just notice the sensations, where they're coming, where they're moving. Lizard really is a place to explore the sensation and just not necessarily to force it. There should be sensation in your thighs, feeling your hips moving forward, just feeling a nice stretch. Let's inhale here. Let's bring our hands back so that we have some leverage here, and then bringing it back behind us. And then here, go ahead and sit back all the way down into your child's pose. And you're here just for a breath or two. On that next inhale, let's lift up, downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet. Now we're going to inhale, look forward, and then just walk your way up to the top of your mat. And as you're here, bring your feet, as you're still in this forward fold, kind of wider than hip width distance. Hands on the mat, giving you support as we move our hips down into Malasana, our yogi squat. And as you're here, you may use your hands for support. And then using your elbows just to open up your hips, your knees a little bit more. Hands together, hands at heart center. And then here we're just going to rock back and forth. Bring our knees forward and back. With every breath, feeling your chest open up. Just here for a few more breaths. Inhale here, release your hands, bringing them down to the mat and lifting back up. And then widening out your stance just a little bit as we prep for goddess. So toes pointed towards the corners of your mat. Let's inhale here. We're going to rise up, all the way up, hands up overhead. Exhale. We're going to start bringing our hips down, hands at heart center as we move into our goddess pose. Here, imagine that there is a wall behind you, supporting you. You're going to feel a little bit of a burn here. but that sensation is totally fine. Focus on your breath. Allow your breath to guide you. Inhale, slowly come up, straighten out your legs, hands up overhead, and then out to your sides, and then we're gonna forward fold into a wide-legged forward fold. If you need to take a bend in your knees, take a bend in your knees, reaching your hands back. Inhale, slowly come up as we set up for one more round of Goddess. Hands up overhead, bringing your hands to heart center, and then coming down into our Goddess. Again, imagine a wall behind you, giving you support, and just allowing your breath to guide you, to provide you with the focus. Inhale, slowly come back up, hands up overhead, and then exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, come back up, hands up overhead, and then go ahead and come to the center of your mat, and then bring your way down to your bottom as we spend the next half of our session. We'll be on the mat for the rest of the practice today. So once you're here, sitting with your feet extended, bringing your hands to the back behind you. We're going to bring our left foot over our right. And then we're going to just simply take our right hand and just go into a nice seated twist. Inhale, go ahead and let go. Let's twist to the other side. And let's inhale. Slowly come out of your twist. And then let's make our way to our tummies as we set up for our Sphinx pose. So as you're here, the tops of your feet flat on the mat, resting on your forearms. And then we're going to inhale, come down first, head on the mat. And then inhale, slowly lift up into Sphinx. And your gaze isn't up in the sky. It's still down in front of you. You should feel a slight bend in your back. And then exhale, bring your head down to the mat. Inhale, come back up into Sphinx. And we're here just for a breath. And then exhale, come all the way back down into Sphinx. Inhale, tuck your toes, and then you're going to push your way up onto our tabletop. And then here we are going to set up for puppy pose. So here, your tops of your feet are flat on the mat, knees below your hips. And then you can also take this a little bit wider if that feels good to you. But what you're going to do here, you're going to keep your hips lifted, your back lifted, and you're going to just simply lower all the way down. Forehead to the mat into our puppy. Inhale, come back up, taking your time, slowly coming out of it. Coming back into tabletop. Widening out our stance to our knees to the width of our mat. And then bringing our bottoms all the way down to the mat into a child's pose. Reaching forward. Now our traditional child's pose is actually, if you want to try that today, bringing your head all the way down and then your hands reaching back. Maybe it's reaching back for your heels. Your ankles, but we're just here for a moment. Inhale, bring your hands forward for support. Push your way up. And then come to a seat in the middle of your mat. We're now going to move into a more yin type practice for the remainder of our session. So go ahead and sit, bringing your feet together as we move into our butterfly. Feeling your sit bones, making the adjustments. You can bring the heels closer in towards you. And then also, I also invite you to close your eyes. And just imagine that golden light, that little fireball that we created earlier. And we're going to hold in this posture. We're going to focus on our breath, bringing our hands like we did earlier. We're going to bring that over our heart center. And use this opportunity to start feeling your body becoming much more regulated. Envisioning that little fireball turning into the energy that your body needs today. Maybe you start to feel a small pulse in your palms, maybe a vibration of sorts, or maybe it's just heat that you're feeling. The energy that you're putting out there. Let's take a deep inhale here through your nose. And then open mouth, exhale. Go ahead and bring your hands down to your abdomen, right below your belly button. And as you're here on that next breath, on that next inhale, slowly start to come into a forward fold. It's just a slight forward fold, hinging just a little bit forward. Hands still hovering over your womb. And again, just taking notice of any sensation your body is feeling. As you inhale, as we did earlier, you're simply receiving energy. And as you exhale, just releasing what no longer serves you. Inhale here, slowly come up, taking your time. And then let's come to a seated, somewhat of a seated position as I'll walk you through into our, we're gonna go into our supported fish. So as you're here, extending out your legs, and then slowly coming down, maybe first on your forearms, and then just making your way down, bringing your head down to the mat, the crown of your head, resting and balancing on your elbows, chest lifted. You have a slight arch in your back. And we're here in our supported fish. Inhale here, slowly release, and then come all the way down, laying all the way flat on your back, bringing your knees up, feet flat on the mat. Go ahead and hug your knees in. Maybe rock back and forth. Go ahead and release your left leg down to the mat. And then your right leg still bent. Bring it out and in as if you're trying to get it in between your armpits. And perhaps with every breath, with every exhale, you're able to bring your knee in closer Let's take a cleansing breath here in through our nose and then out through our mouth. Go ahead and bring your knee back to center, release, and then bring your left knee in, hugging it in and then out, trying to get it to your armpit. Let your breath guide you. Take a cleansing breath here in through our nose, and then open mouth, exhale. Go ahead and release your leg out in front of you, taking your time. Let's bring our knees back up, feet flat. And then bringing your hips slightly to the left side of your mat. We're now going to go into our supine twist, bringing both your knees down to the mat, to the right side of your mat, keeping both your shoulders grounded to the mat. And then for your arms, what I want you to do is take your right hand, bring it to your right shoulder, the other one to your right, and just give yourself a nice hug. And we'll keep our hands there and just allow our bodies to fall into this twist. Inhale here, slowly release your hands, excuse me, and then bringing your hips to the right side of the mat and allowing your knees to fall opposite. And we're going to have the same hand placements on our shoulders, but making sure both our shoulders are flat and grounded on the mat. And we're just here. Allow your breath to help you go deeper into this twist, help you relax and melt into this twist. Inhale here and slowly release your hands. And then bringing your feet flat, extending out your legs. We have just a couple more poses left. Next one we're going to set up is for Bananasana. So bringing your feet to the right side, the right corner of your mat. So bringing it down there. And then moving your head and your upper body towards the right corner of your mat. So your body should be taking a shape of a banana. Left arm reaches over to the right. And then your right hand can simply rest on top of your left. And we are here for a few breaths. Take an inhale here through our nose. Open mouth, exhale. Now on that next inhale, let's go ahead and shift our bodies back. And then we move to the other side. So bringing our feet towards the left corner of our mat. And then shimmying or moving our head, our torso, over to the left side, left corner, and then just allowing that right body to stretch out. And we're just here for a few breaths. Inhale here, coming back to center. Before we move into our final Savasana, go ahead and find a comfortable position. You can bring your legs out to the width of the mat. And what we're going to move into now is similar to the Reiki scan we had earlier. So let's go ahead and rub our palms together, building up that heat. Let's take our hands, place it at the crown of our heads. And as we're here, start to imagine that little golden flame. It's warm, it's growing. And as we start to move our hands throughout our body, imagine that warm little flame, that ball of fire, start to warm up, start to capture and engage with the energy that you're creating. On that next breath, bring your hands down over your third eye, which is the space between your eyebrows. Here, possibly begin to see clarity. Let's move down to our throat. Our throat chakra. On that next breath, let's move down to our heart chakra. And we move down to our solar plexus, right above our belly button. Let's move just a little bit down over our sacral. And then finally, let's move down to our hips and to our root chakra. And then when you feel complete here, go ahead and release your hands, bringing them down to the sides. Take any final movement here that you need, that your body is calling for, before we move into our final posture of Savasana. When you're here, just close your eyes. And without having to get up, go ahead and bring your hands, slowly start to wiggle your fingers, and then just bring your hands to your heart center. Just taking your time here, coming back to the present. I do want to thank you for sharing this space with me and trusting me to guide you here virtually. Honor your softness and honor your strength. take a breath for who you were and who you are and who you are becoming. Final affirmation for today is just simply, I rise in softness, I heal in truth, and I am whole. Carry this calm with you as you go throughout your day. More slowly, breathe deeply. And just stay soft, grounded, and keep listening to your body. It always honors, it always knows the way. Thank you. Our practice is complete now.